In the unpredictable world of Days of Our Lives, one thing is certain. Just when you think the dust has settled, someone comes back to blow it all up again. And this time, it's Gwen Reconnecting making her shocking return, and she's bringing explosive secrets with her. Today, we're breaking down everything you need to know about Gwen's comeback, analyzing the clues, and looking at how her reappearance could shake Salem to its core. Stay tuned, because this story is packed with drama, scandal, and power plays you won't want to miss. Let's start with the basics, but trust me, there's nothing basic about what's coming. Days of Our Lives spoilers have officially confirmed that Gwen Reconnecting, portrayed by the incredible Emily O'Brien, will make her long-awaited return to Salem on July 7th. It's been a while since we last saw O'Brien on our screens, and back then, she wasn't playing Gwen. She was stepping into the shoes of Teresa Donovan, who, after a whirlwind of drama, was released from prison and quickly left town to care for her ailing mother in California. Teresa's sudden departure left fans wondering what would come next, and now we know. It opened the door wide for Gwen to make her grand re-entry. But don't expect the same Gwen who left town battered, bitter, and broken. No, this Gwen is different. Sharper, stronger, and far more dangerous. She's coming back to a Salem that barely remembers the damage she caused the first time around. And this time, she's bringing new weapons to the battlefield. While Gwen was off the canvas, she wasn't hiding. She was building her empire. Thanks to Dimitri von Leuschner, and a healthy dose of her trademark cunning, Gwen secured a fortune. A real one. Not just enough to live comfortably, but enough to change her entire life. Rather than retreat into the shadows, Gwen chose to live large. She traveled the world, soaking up luxury, refinement, and the kind of experiences that leave a lasting mark on someone. Private yachts, 5-star hotels, designer wardrobes. Gwen has tasted the very best life has to offer. And she's coming back to Salem not just as a returning troublemaker, but as a woman of wealth, sophistication, and ambition. Gone is the desperate schemer scraping for scraps. The Gwen returning to our screens knows exactly what she wants, and she finally has the means to take it. She's not here to beg for a place at the table. She's here to own the table, and maybe even flip it over if anyone stands in her way. Make no mistake, Gwen Reconnecting is coming back with a vengeance, and Salem will never be the same. Gwen's new fortune isn't just a shiny accessory, it's a weapon. Money, in Salem, means more than just luxury. It means leverage, it means control, it means power, and Gwen knows it better than anyone. Spoilers hint that Gwen won't waste a second putting her wealth to work. She's not coming back to make small moves, she's coming back to reshape the landscape. When problems arise, Gwen won't hesitate. She won't negotiate. She'll write a check and bulldoze her way through whatever stands in her path. When enemies try to block her, she'll simply outbid, outsmart, or outmaneuver them. And the town better get used to it, because Gwen will walk through Salem with the confidence of someone who believes, deep down, that money can buy her anything: influence, loyalty, revenge, even redemption. Expect her to move into circles that once shunned her. Expect her to challenge those who once dismissed her. Expect her to blur the lines between socialite and villainous. But here's where it gets even more dangerous. For someone like Gwen, power is addictive. And once she gets a taste of true dominance, of bending Salem's elite to her will, there's every chance she won't stop. What starts as calculated plays for respect and position could quickly spiral into something much bigger, a full-scale power grab with Gwen at the center. And in a town built on secrets, betrayals, and old grudges, Gwen's hunger for more could turn even her strongest alliances into explosive ticking time bombs. But Gwen isn't planning to take on Salem alone. No, for this next chapter, she's pulling an old, familiar face back into her orbit: Leo Stark. Spoilers confirm that Gwen and Leo will quickly reconnect, reigniting one of the most chaotic, hilarious, and dangerously unpredictable friendships Salem has ever seen. The bond between Gwen and Leo has always been magnetic, a wild cocktail of outrageous schemes, mutual survival instincts, and just enough genuine affection to make their antics feel dangerous and deeply personal. And now, with Gwen's deep pockets and Leo's unrelenting flair for mischief, this dynamic duo could become an unstoppable force of pure chaos. Think bigger scams. Think bolder plots. Think wild, unpredictable stunts that leave half the town in shock, and the other half furious. But not everyone will find their reunion so charming. Javi, new to Salem's twisted web but no fool, will quickly spot the danger. From the outside looking in, Javi might see Gwen for exactly what she is, a magnetic storm, pulling Leo deeper and deeper into trouble. Spoilers suggest that Javi may try to warn Leo, maybe even plead with him, to stay far away from Gwen's schemes. But Leo has never been great at resisting temptation, especially when temptation comes wrapped in the promise of easy money, wild adventures, and a ride-or-die partner who's ready to take on the world right alongside him. Whether Leo listens or not could determine just how much chaos Gwen and Leo unleash, and just how much destruction they leave in their wake. Because in Salem, every friendship has a price. And with Gwen and Leo back in action, the whole town might be about to pay dearly. Gwen's return isn't just another homecoming. It's the start of a seismic shift in Salem's delicate balance of power. Her comeback will send shockwaves through the town, stirring up old rivalries, reigniting bitter grudges, and exposing wounds that were never truly healed. Enemies who thought they had moved on will find themselves dragged back into the chaos. Old alliances will be tested, and new, unexpected partnerships could form, driven not by loyalty, but by necessity. Gwen's presence will act like gasoline poured over smoldering embers, igniting conflicts that could spiral far beyond anything Salem has seen in months. With her newfound wealth and sharp instincts for survival, Gwen won't just be playing catch-up. She'll be playing to win. She's no longer the outcast clawing for respect. She's a power player now, one who has the resources and ruthlessness to tilt the scales in her favor. And she won't hesitate to upset the status quo if it serves her goals. She'll strike deals, forge temporary alliances with unlikely partners, and tear down old structures that have kept her on the outside for too long. This summer, Gwen Reconnecting may very well become the most unpredictable, volatile force in all of Salem. And no one, not her friends, not her enemies, will see it coming. So, what can fans really expect from Gwen Reconnecting's earth-shattering return to Salem? Prepare yourselves for a Gwen who's evolved far beyond the schemer we once knew. This Gwen is sharper, wealthier, and infinitely more dangerous, armed with the kind of confidence that only experience, betrayal, and survival can create. She's not stepping back into town looking for forgiveness or pity. She's stepping in to take control. This isn't about redemption anymore, it's about domination. And she won't be doing it alone. Gwen will quickly reignite her infamous alliance with Leo Stark, creating a chaotic and combustible partnership that Salem simply isn't ready for. Together, they'll unleash a new era of scandals, plotting, scheming, laughing in the face of danger, and turning the town upside down with their reckless brilliance. Expect old grudges to explode back into the spotlight. Expect bitter enemies to be forced into uneasy truces. And expect Gwen, with Leo at her side, to play a long, ruthless game that leaves no one untouched. Whether she's using her wealth to buy her way into Salem's highest circles, manipulating old friends into making costly mistakes, or simply stirring the pot for the sheer thrill of it, Gwen's presence will guarantee one thing. Salem will never be the same. The secrets Gwen brings back with her. The ambitions she's been nursing in silence. The plans she's been quietly building. They all have the potential to redraw the battle lines, fracture old alliances, and topple everything the town's power players have worked so hard to protect. In a place like Salem, where ambition and betrayal are just part of everyday life, it only takes one determined woman to spark a revolution. And this time, that woman is Gwen Reconnecting. So buckle up, because on Days of Our Lives, the only thing more dangerous than a secret is the woman determined to use it. Stay tuned, because in Salem, peace is an illusion, loyalty is a gamble, and power is always up for grabs. And when Gwen's involved, no alliance is safe, no heart is untouchable, and no secret stays buried for long. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Gwen's stunning return, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you never miss another update, theory, or spoiler from Days of Our Lives. We'll see you in the next video, where every comeback rocks the town, every betrayal leaves scars, and every secret could change everything.